genuinely think he's not a good goalkeeper. And when you see the way he dives as well, like I have a problem with his mechanics. Like he's not
Mm.
mobile, he's not fit. Like he doesn't look agile. He's got no agility, like none
He
whatsoever.
he looks like one of them guys that you meet when you go play in the park and they say, "Oh, I used to be an outfield player, but then I went and go when I was 13." He
Bro,
looks like one of
he's
them.
in goal because like he's injured and he still wants to play. Like you know
Yeah,
the like
yeah.
it's crazy, bro. Like when I watch him play, like he's awful. Do you know what I mean? Like he's awful, man. So it's just one of them things. And again, that was the manager's decision.
Yeah.
Like when I'm looking at everything that he's done in totality, he's done more bad things than good things. Like in terms of who he's brought in and stuff like that, bro. He's just like
With
I
with
just can't see this improving, bro.
with Ten Hag, I think it will be a thing where he's gonna have to die on his sword. I think he'll die with his decisions, and if he gets sacked, he'll get sacked with his decisions already made. So if it's a thing where in the next games we lose bare games and then he still plays Bruno, he still plays Rashford and Onana and all of these players that he keeps playing and they keep disappointing him, he'll get sacked with his decision already, like he was with his decisions in his head. It's not going to be a thing where man said Francis and Cardi. It's not going to be a thing where he's going to all of a sudden make a different decision and play someone else. I think as much as I want other people to play, he's going to stick with that decision. I think he'll keep being stubborn. He'll keep playing Rashford and Bruno, and we're going to have to lose games for him to really understand. You're like, yo, I'm going to have to put someone else in now.
But it's not just the Rashford and Bruno thing. It's the Bruno and Mount together thing. Like
Oh yeah, yeah, he keeps persisting with that.
Forcing Bruno
That's
into the team, playing him on the wing. Like this is not acceptable, bro. You know,
and
like
this was
that.
bare,
This is not
this
acceptable.
it was bare annoying because I swear Aaron Hickey picked up. I don't know if his name is Aaron Hickey. I don't know if it's the correct name, but then number two picked up a yellow card in the first 10 minutes. So in the first 10 minutes, he picked up a yellow card, and it pissed me off because I was like, if we had a proper right winger on that right hand side, yeah, bro, you just tell him if that was Anthony, for example, you just or Garnacho for that part. You put Garnacho on the pitch or you play him on the right, and you tell him, yo, go at him. Make sure he picks up another yellow, make it a red, and then they're down to 10 men and we can possibly win this game. Now this guy picks up a yellow after 10 minutes. Yeah. Bruno's on the right. He can't dribble, can't take on the man, can't go past the man. All he wants to do is spam it into the box. Bro, you're literally helping the other team in that instance, bro. Because Hickey stayed on the pitch the whole game with that yellow card. And nobody was going at him. Nobody was taking him on. Nobody. At least have the intelligence, yeah, Ten Hag, to tell Rashford, yo, Rashford, switch to the right for a bit and go at this guy, bro. Bro, just go at him. He's going to have to foul you at some point. He's going to pull your shirt. He's going to drag you down. Something. Make him pick up a second yellow card. You couldn't tell him. Could have told him that. But yeah, that whole team had yellows, bro. How has nobody got the intelligence to think, yeah, I'm going to provoke these men today. I'm going to get into their heads. Like, where is the urgency? Where is that, that quick intelligence to think, yo, we can make something happen here?
I just
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
bro.
Someone said hopefully Ahmad will get his chance. I don't know if Ahmad's going to get his chance. I don't know.
Bro, the manager doesn't seem to like Ahmad. And I said that before. Remember, I said that he'll probably get sent out on loan again. Because he's been sent out on loan twice. He was sent out on loan to Rangers and then Sunderland. Like
Yeah.
I don't think the manager likes him, to be honest, because he doesn't have the work rate of an Anthony going back the other way. He's more of a creative outlet and more of a genuine goal threat than Anthony. But Anthony does the dog work going back the other way. Do you know what I mean? And the manager seems to prefer Anthony for that. But the manager doesn't look to favour Ahmad at all.
That's a shame, man. That is such a shame because we did get the guy for a lot of money as well, like 40 million or something from
45,
Atalanta,
I think. Yeah.
35 plus add-ons. We got the guy in for a lot of money, man. It would be a shame to get rid of him in January. It would really be a shame, and that for me would just be like I wouldn't understand that because I'm looking at the team he had at Ajax, and I'm like, bro, it's not like you hate flary players. You don't hate them. So why at United is it different? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
But you know what it is? I think at Ajax, yeah, it's one of them ones where the managers themselves don't really have much say in who comes in, who leaves, and that. They really don't. because they have a
Yeah.
structure above. Like Zlatan said, they have a structure between ownership and the management team that
Yeah.
deal with all that. So because of that, it's one of them things where the manager, to a certain extent, is going to deal with what he has available. Like he's not going to be able to come out and say, "I want this player, that player, that player," because they'll be like, "Nah, we're doing our thing," because the club signed for the club, because they get rid of their managers when they need to get rid of them. So we don't know how much input he had in terms of the recruitment. I would say that he probably had very little,
Yeah.
very little, you know? So he was working with what he had. And obviously, you're in a league as also where what you have most of the time is going to be better than what everyone else has, just because
Yeah.
you're Ajax.
Yeah. True.
So it's very hard to ascertain how much of it is you, how much of it is the structure of the club, and how much of it is the actual players as well. You know, like it's very hard. And when I look at it, I think that the majority was everything else other than him by what he's doing. Like even this thing here, players like Ahmad, players like Sancho, players like even Donny, and even Ericsson. He brought in Ericsson. He talks about football, football. If you're such a manager that values ball players so much, why are your most technical players the ones that are always sat on the bench? How come your second team in preseason was almost always playing better ball than your first team?
But this is what I said. Like all these players on the bench, you look at them. Can they really do any worse? Can Donny do worse than Bruno in midfield? No. Can Martial do worse than Rashford on the left? No. Can Sancho do worse than any of our wingers now at this point in time?
No.
No. So why not use them? Like at this point, bro. At this point, just take a gamble. Just throw them on. Throw them on instead of being stubborn and persisting with what you're trying to do, and it's clearly not working.
Yeah.
And you know what the mad thing is? When they come back from international break, Bruno and Mount are going to start against Sheffield. That's exactly what
Yeah.
we're going to see.
Facts. But this is the thing. So then don't turn around and say that you want to play football when there's Bruno and Mount in the team and you're playing Bruno as a winger. That's not a ball playing team.
Yeah, it's just not playing football.
It's not, because then why not play some proper wingers if you want to attack? Like I would have loved for United to have a game this week, because it would have been interesting to see if you start with Casemiro, or you start with Ericsson, or you start with McTominay, because McTominay scored a brace now.
Yeah.
So it would have been very interesting to see if after scoring the brace, does Tom come straight into the team, or does he not start? Do you know what I mean? Does he feel pressure to play Scott McTominay because he scored 2 goals? Do you see what I mean? Like, I want to see where the manager's head is at, and this is kind of giving him a bit of breathing room that I'd rather he didn't have, because I want to see the psychology of what's going on at this club, because I know it was a lucky win, innit? So that's why I'm not celebrating it. I don't believe that we've turned a corner. I don't believe that the managers learned anything from that victory. Like I seen the quotes from McTominay saying, "Oh, this is Man United. This is what it means," and so on and so forth, and all this. And then the manager said, "Oh, this is Scott." Like he knows doing the passion thing, but passion is not gonna win you most of these football matches. Like,
Exactly.
It's not gonna win you that, bro.
Nope.
That's what I mean. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like even this thing, Jaden's running out of time to apologize. He's not going to. And there's a growing feeling that his career might already be over. It is over. This Sancho thing with the manager had nothing to do with an apology. Nothing to do with it. Let's be honest, bro. There's way more to it than this, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wanted to leave the club. The manager obviously lied to him and said, nah, you're going to play, stay. He's not playing, man. And he's pissed off. Like, do you know what I mean? And they've had a disagreement. This ain't got nothing to do with no apology or not training well. It ain't got nothing to do with any of that, bro. This is blatantly man just not getting on. This is what it is, bro. Like we don't need to read too much into it, bro. Like it's exactly that.
Yeah, I think there's more to it as well. I don't think it's just a simple apology, because if it really was about that, surely Ten Hag would have looked at the team and gone, yo, I could use someone like Jaden. So apology or not, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. And you know what? We move on. But at least you're playing it. I don't think it's just because, bro, even if it's about the apology, right? Sancho can walk into the gaffer's office and just say, I'm sorry. But he still hates me. So so what? Is it really about the apology, but I still hate you?
But this is what I'm saying. And you're not playing me anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense. And this is it. Like this briefing saying, "Oh, the players' attitudes have improved since Sancho's been banished." What are you talking about? Like Sancho ain't got no influence over how the rest of the man them train. He's a youth man. He's 22 years old.
22,
He
man.
ain't
He's a kid.
he ain't got that kind of influence over training like that. He's not Cass. He's not
Man,
Varane. He's
man,
not
I'm
the guy
talking
that
like,
people look to for inspiration, bro. Do you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? That doesn't even make no sense. And then it's like, bro, like man said, we've lost 90% of the games, yeah, since this whole thing. So how can you tell me the players are training better, but we're still losing, bruv? And we should have
Yep.
lost that one as well.
Yep. That's exactly it.
So why are
That's
you
exactly it.
briefing the press saying, "Oh, players are training better"? What do you mean players are training better? Like we're losing games.
It's,
We've
it's,
lost most of them.
it's character assassination, and it just carries on. It carries on. It's like it made me laugh because when they came out with the quote that said when he was at Dortmund he used to go sleep late and he used to play Fortnite all night and then turn up to training or like what was it, turn up to training uh or what was it, tired and all these things,
Bruv,
and I
they
was
use
like,
that as
hold on a
an
minute.
but that's not even true though. Because
Yeah,
that's not
because
even
bro,
coming out from them though. That's not coming from Dortmund though.
it's not
Because
coming from
Dortmund want him
Dortmund.
back.
And also, if you use your common sense here, if I'm staying up if like they said, if I'm staying up every single night till 3 a.m., turning up to training at 9 a.m., there's no way on earth, yeah, you're performing like Sancho performed 3 seasons straight. There's no way.
Well,
There's no way.
exactly.
Common sense will tell you that. You can only perform like Sancho did for 3 years if you eat right, sleep right, and train right. And I believe he did all of these three things. There's no way in hell, yeah, that this guy was staying up late playing Fortnite and then he's dropping them performances the next day. You're smoking butch, fam. There's no way
Bro,
he's
and then they still want him back, even though they know all the troubles that he's gonna cause by coming back since
and
he's such a bad youth. So why do they want him back then?
it doesn't make sense, man. But yeah, but that's the media for you, isn't it?
And that's what I mean, and this is why I say, yeah, people need to think before they speak. Like we're in a situation now where bare people are talking, but it's like if you look at the current evidence that is there, it makes no sense. Do you know
That's
what I'm
it,
saying?
bro.
It doesn't make no sense.
That's it. Like it's like you said, Borussia Dortmund, and I seen Cam's things as Cam's video as well. Big up to Cam's, yeah. I seen
Yeah.
his video walking around the street asking fans if they wanted Sancho back, and they were all like, "Yeah, absolutely, bro." And we're talking about a team, yeah, bro. I'm looking at their forwards. Fucking hell, man. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forwards, yeah, but they still want Sancho back. Come on, bro. It's because they
Look,
know
look, look,
they,
this is
they're
a Dortmund
stupid.
fan, bruv. He said Rants, this is the UK media pushing agendas. He's fine in Dortmund. He always had a good relationship with the fans and the board.
There
Doesn't
you go.
surprise me.
There you go. There you go.
Doesn't surprise me. And this is what I'm saying. But this is the problem with fans in here, yeah, and fans in this country. It's like they're influenced so heavily by the media, and they just ain't got no brains of their own. They got
Oh
no
yeah,
brains of
yeah.
their own. They got no minds of their own. And this is why I'm very, very selective about who I sit down and have football conversations with, because people can just sit here and regurgitate rubbish and their source is the Mail Online or something like that. And it's like, bro, this doesn't make no sense. Like, if he's such a bad youth and he was doing all of these things, then why did they want him back, bruv? Like, why are all their fans saying we want him back? We need him back. They're saying, and then their board is saying, yeah, we'll take him back, knowing full
Yeah.
well they're gonna have to pay his wages. Why would they want him back?